Good afternoon, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 85. It is Sunday afternoon, just leaving the house, 3 p.m. Tired, very, very tired. Did a lot of stuff today. Woke up early, did some online stuff, made some money there. Went to the store looking for Pokemon cards, didn't find any. Got my hair cut, came back, found some Pokemon cards, bought a pack that has 36 packs in it, and then 4 individual packs, and I'm saving those in the closet. I'm actually probably going to be getting a safe or something for all those because there's going to be a lot soon. And came back home, went to a family birthday party, actually for 2 kids. Did that, had lunch with them, hung out with the family, came back home, finished off my taxes. Did not file them yet, but finished them off, and then did 2 of my kids' taxes individually for a reason I'll explain in a minute. And then, and now I'm leaving. So, I'm actually going to be getting pretty hungry here again soon. So, one of my kids is old enough to do their taxes online, and one of them actually is not old enough to do their taxes online. I did all this work and got it all done and ready to go, and I have to file it by mail. So there's a federal tax form, a state tax form, and a school district tax form, but not a local city tax form. So I have to send those. State and federal I can do by mail, and then school district I can do online. It's only a few dollars, but it's a pain in the butt because it cost me like $60 for each of them to file it, and the refunds are only a couple dollars. So why do it at all? Well, I don't have to. Technically, I could put it on mine and I could pay the taxes, but they get their own deductions. So they didn't have to pay anything, right? But the taxes they're getting back is like $1 or $5, stuff like that. However, there is a rule for investments. If you want to, you can put up to $7,000 a year into a Roth IRA. So if you make less than $7,000 a year, you can put up to your net income in for a Roth IRA, and that'll grow tax-free. So if you don't know it already, Roth IRA is money that you put in after you've paid tax on the money. You get your paycheck, you've already paid taxes on it. You put up to $7,000 a year into a Roth IRA. It grows until retirement age, and then you can withdraw the money tax-free. All that gain that you made is tax-free. A 401k, your employer takes it out of your paycheck, and they match it sometimes. And so you're paying that pre-tax. It grows pre-tax, and then when it's time to retire, you pay taxes on it at the tax rate that you're paying at the time of retirement. So when I'm 70 and I withdraw $10,000 from my 401k, I'm paying taxes on that $10,000, but my tax rate is probably going to be a lot lower when I'm retired than it is now. So it's still somewhat of a benefit, but you are paying taxes on all the money that you're making profit. So that's the difference between a Roth and a regular 401k. So with that Roth, they can put up to their entire paycheck or up to $7,000, whichever is smaller. And for them, both of them had less than $7,000. So I am opening a Roth IRA for both of them actually as soon as I stop recording this, and then I'm going to fund it with an amount equal to the amount that they made last year in full. So let's say someone made $2,000, then I would put $2,000 in that account for them. And since I'm already saving money for them anyway, I would put that much less in the other account that I'm saving money for them. So either way, I'm giving them the same amount, but this money in this Roth will grow tax-free forever, and they will not have to pay tax on it as long as they don't withdraw it early. So if they withdraw it on time, tax-free. So that's what we're doing. I'll be opening those accounts here shortly, but like my eyes are practically shut. I feel like I'm so tired. I didn't bring any drinks with me either, so that wasn't very smart. Right now, just heading out for the day. My taxes are ready, and I'll file those tomorrow. And then, like I said, one of the kids has to be manually filed, so I'll mail those out tomorrow as well if I remember. Otherwise, I'll have my wife mail them out Tuesday, which would be just in the nick of time. And so, yeah, that's it. Right now, we're heading out. We have a almost 4-hour drive to our first stop. Not sure if I'm going to go to additional casinos after that or not. We'll see what the conditions are like and how I feel at that point. I have been doing a lot more online stuff. I was trying to automate it, but that didn't work, so I've been doing it manually. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, really, that's pretty much it right now. Today's a very nice day. I wish I could be home today. Right now it is 81 degrees according to the car. Oh, the car! You guys didn't ask me about the car. MW, what happened to your car? Well, I went this weekend and I picked up my car. And they finished working on it. I got in the car, had my son with me. We were driving, relaxing. I pushed the trip computer button like I just did, and it still doesn't work. So they had the car for 2 months. They put a new screen on, which fixed one issue, but they still didn't fix the issue of trip A not showing a new trip every time you turn on the car. It's supposed to be when you push the ignition button, you start the car, it starts a new trip A. It's still not working. So they said, all right, we're going to have to give you another rental. I'm like, what? A third rental already? They said, oh, yeah, this should be done by Monday or Tuesday. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've heard that before. I heard that 2 months ago. So I said, all right. I said, you got to give me one with a decent seat like the one I bought, not like some of the ones that you guys have been giving me that aren't very comfortable. So they actually ended up giving me an identical car to the car that I bought. It almost has identical miles. Like it's got like 400 less miles than my car does. So this car is the same color, same year, same everything, and same trim level inside. So the only thing is, there's also the wireless charger in here doesn't work. So I'll tell them about that later. However, when I got home, I realized Trip A doesn't work on this car either. So here's what I think is going on. I think all the ones, because they changed screen sizes. I think the small screen size ones all work fine, but I have a feeling the large screen size ones were not programmed properly, and it doesn't show Trip A properly. It just doesn't move it over and put in a new number. So I'm not even going to mention it right now. I'm going to wait until they say my car is ready, and then I'm going to tell them, okay, since you figured out how to fix my car, this car needs it too. Can you fix it? But they did send me that $1,500 check. I did deposit it already, so all that is good, and we get to enjoy a rental car that's identical, including color, to my car. So why not? Let's enjoy the drive here, heading out to our first casino, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and it has been miserable so far. I've been here for a few hours plus. No blackjack. Tables are all full. High limit is full, and just haven't had a chance to do much. Played a couple slot machines. I had 333 on that. Walked around a whole lot, thousands of steps with not much else. Played some 1-3 no limit for about 45 minutes or so. Ended up breaking even on the slowest table you could ever imagine, with the worst variance. My last hand, which got me down to even, was Queen 9 suited, flop 10 jack, so I'm open-ended. Turn the 8, now I have the straight. River comes in ace, and what do you think he's got? He's got Queen King for a straight that's bigger than mine. So the only way he could beat me would be the ace. Otherwise, we're going to tie or I'm going to win. So 9 we tie, everything else I win. So that was miserable. Only ended up ahead like $1 or so on that. Been doing a lot of walking. Only seen 1 or 2 people that I know, but overall just cannot find anything decent right now. Going back to the high limit right now, there was a thing back there that someone was playing that was going to be coming up real soon at $10 a spin. That might be an option, but I doubt it because she had just hit a bonus and had tons of money to keep playing, and didn't look like they were going anywhere anytime soon. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. It's just been pretty awful so far, but hopefully things turn around. Right now, like I said, overall up 333 on the slots and just over even on the poker, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. Yeah, the more I talk to people, the less I like people. The more I want to be alone again. You know, for a while I was like, yeah man, I don't get to hang out with anyone, I don't get to talk to anyone. Now I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I don't get to see anybody. Oh, my car's way over here today. Oh man, it was a long, exhausting experience, and honestly, I wanted a little bit more action. I got more action, but not good action at all. I could not get on a blackjack table. Just could not get there. Unless I was going to do, man, that's so windy. Unless I was going to do a $200 table, which probably is not going to happen today. That would give me less than 100 big blinds, or 100 min bets, I should say. Oh, I'm so tired sitting in here. Dark outside. What a pain. All right, so let's get this car going. I'm going to go grab some food and probably come back because I'm tired. But yeah, man, lots of slots, no other tables. This place does a really good job with table security, so it's really hard to find any kind of opportunities other than just card counting on the tables. There's a few small bonuses that you could win sometimes, but other than that, it's really hard. So found a couple machines and played them, and I had such good things set up, and they were just not paying. Then I had this one, it was $2 a spin, it was a 2-cent denomination, and started playing, hit it right away. I'm up like $100 right away, and then it's like the slow drain, and then when it finally pays out, it pays me like 12 bets or something. So I lost, like, instead of being up 100 and something, 100, I was down 140 or so after that, and I was that's not good because I'm not getting tons of different opportunities here, so we need them to count. And ended up playing a few other things, walked around a lot, man, a lot, and ended up leaving ahead another $20. So I was only up $353. Didn't see a lot of advantage players, but really didn't see many opportunities. I don't know. I found someone's phone, so I'll be transferring my data over to that. No, I'm kidding. No, I turned it in. But I waited around for like 5 minutes or maybe longer at that machine. It was on the floor next to a machine. Nobody ever came back for it. I turned it into security. I just checked with them on my way out. An hour later, nobody was looking for it. It's like, wow, how do you not have your phone for over an hour and not realize you don't have it and not be asking for it? That's kind of crazy to me. Found a nice little baby bottle in the car here with milk still in it. That's nasty. We'll be throwing that away when we get somewhere. Yeah, man, it's just been one of those days. Just haven't had a chance to make any money. Hopefully, we're going to do a little reset here. We're going to come back and we'll have some better opportunities. That poker was such a bad table. A bunch of tight guys. We had 4 people walking multiple times. People didn't even understand the rules playing at the table. Oh, this one guy's like, what's it mean if 3 men are walking? Well, it means you can't walk. There's already 2 people already going, or 3 people already walking, and then you're going to be the 4th. You can't be walking around. Oh, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. 10 minutes, he's gone. So we're down to like 3-handed at one point. And just the one hand that I was telling you about, the Queen 9, and flopped the 10 jack, and then turned to 8. So I had the straight, the only straight that there was. And then the guy hits a 3-outer or 4-outer for a straight. And it's like, that's frustrating. Other than that, I had top pair, top kicker, and What the heck did that guy even have? I don't even remember what he beat me with, but something stupid, runner. Um, and then I had another one where I had ace king and flopped a king, and the guy had pocket aces, so that was nice. It was just pretty bad the whole way with the poker, and I was lucky to get out of there with my money, honestly. Um, I bought in for 200, lost that, bought in for two more, and was able to scrape out of there with like $1. So, yeah, it has not been the most exciting night or eventful night. It's been pretty boring, and it was a long drive to get to this area, and now I'm stuck here with not much going on. So, hopefully, when I get some food, I'll feel a little bit better. I'll come back. The situation will be a little bit different. We'll get a chance to play on some tables. I mean, I can move on to the next casino, but it's over 2 hours away. I don't think I want to do that. Waste 5 hours round trip to come back here on the way home. I mean, it's already 9 o'clock. 9 and 5, 14's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So 3 a.m., I don't want to be, back here at 3 a.m. and I got to get to work. So at this point, I think the best thing to do is this casino over here, up ahead, I can't go there. Next closest casino, can't go there. Next closest casino, can't go there. So that's the situation that we're in right now. Let's shake it off, and let's start over again here. Hopefully something good happens. I'm feeling okay. It'll be all right. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I forgot to use the stupid microphone that I bought. It's so hard to think about doing stuff like that. I guess if I was talking for a long time, it would be different, but this road is pretty quiet anyway. Let's talk a little bit about how things went. I went and got some food, got some nice steak, like grilled steak, cut up and some onions and stuff like that. It's pretty good. And then I headed back to the casino. When I got back there, I was like, sat in the car for a second. I'm like, all right, here we go again. Let's go for it. Went in, looking around, and I was in there for another 2 hours messing around. I did find some plays, and I was like, only had maybe 150 or so most of the time. And then I found a play at the end. It was $4.50 a spin, hit it almost right away, and pretty much paid the maximum on that machine. And I ended my session ahead $458, so plus $458, and then earlier we had $353, so we're looking at about $800, a little over $800 for the day, which is not bad. But considering we didn't get any blackjack in, I think maybe Friday we didn't get any blackjack in either. We got everything else in, so definitely looking forward to my trip, which will be April 22nd to the 25th or 26th. So looking forward to that. I'll be playing a lot of double deck on that one. We'll be playing some casinos, racetracks, all kinds of good stuff, and hopefully we have a good time and make some money on that trip. But overall, man, it's been a really hectic day. A lot of smoke, a lot of loud noises, live band, all that kind of stuff, and it's just been kind of making my head pound. Tried to play some blackjack, but there was just nothing good. I was not going to play $200 a hand, and so ended up leaving without it. I did see our friend Double Bubble, which I haven't seen him for a while, but he was telling some friends of mine that it's impossible or almost impossible to make money counting cards, and anyone who says they're counting cards is probably just working a regular job and just going to the casino and losing money. But what's interesting is most of the people he knows are advantage players, and he knows advantage plays, and he still says stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. But he didn't see me. He would have asked me for money anyway, so I just walked by. But right now we're heading out of this area, and I'll come back and update you soon. Alright guys, stopped for some fuel, got a sandwich, everything is good, heading toward home. and it was a long one, but we did make money. We made money online as well, a few $100s online. Made more money yesterday online. Also, yesterday swung by a local casino, close by casino, and the closest may not be close by, but my wife and I stopped by, and we netted $106 there as well. So we can add that to our chart as well. And yeah, way after midnight right now, and should be home in a few hours. Today we'll be submitting our taxes, and then printing out some taxes, and setting up a couple of Roth IRAs and funding them today, and going to work, going to the casino twice. We're going to be on call this week also, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and just have to pay attention and make sure we do everything, because I did already say that I opened up the Roth and the taxes that I did, so it's got to get open, and it's got to get funded before the 15th. So, yeah, we can do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? Got some grilled steak, and it was pretty good. I give it a 9 on a scale of 2 through ace. Had a club sandwich on honey wheat with some jalapenos, onions, big deer. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a deer on this highway. Jalapenos, onions, lettuce, tomato, pickles. So it was pretty good. I give it probably a 9 also, maybe a little less. Wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And what did you tip today, MW? Did play a little bit of poker, only won, I don't know how many hands, not many, at $1 a piece. And what did you learn today, MW? Well, I guess that sometimes no matter how big a casino is, you're not going to have the ability to play. It's just the way it is. And being used to traveling to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 casinos in one day, and today only doing one, I mean, you get what you get. Sometimes it's not possible to get on the tables, and today was one of those days that was very difficult. So right now, let's head for home here, and just focus on the road and stuff. And I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.